So hello dear students, welcome to the new lecture of the course, and from this particular lecture we are going to deal with the concept building sessions. Okay, and in this particular session we will be solving certain numericals, and this particular numericals will act as a backbone for permutation and combination. Okay, generally what I had seen, most of the faculties they directly go with the formula. They directly go on explaining the formula for a formula of permutation and combination, and then they expect from the students to uh, apply the same formula and to get a appropriate result for that particular question. But as you all guys know that my way of teaching is little different from others. So what we will do, we will straight away start with certain numericals. Okay, but before that let me tell you certain things. Let's suppose if you are given, or basically you are asked to make a choice. What choice, sir? Let's suppose you are given a chance to make a choice. Choice means what, sir? Choice means, let's suppose if you are asked to let's suppose if you are asked to select what. Let's suppose if you are asked to select two red markers or two red markers or three green markers, right? Three green markers. Similarly if you are asked to select what? Select five green markers and three red markers, right? If you are given these particular choices, so remember one thing. Whenever you encounter this particular word or, okay, whenever you encounter this particular word or, that means you have to add. In mathematics you have to add. Just a second, let me write it properly, right? And whenever you encountered with this particular word, that is and, or let me write in this way, and, right? So that means you have to uh, write over there multiplication, or you at that particular time you have to do multiplication, right? So remember these two particular things, it is pretty important, and then we will proceed further. These two particular choices, or basically these two particular terms, that is and or, it is very important as far as the permutation, combination and probability is concerned, right? So without wasting further time, we will straight away jump to the very first numerical. So very first numerical is something like this. Let's suppose if you want to form a 3-digit number, form a 3-digit number from the set of numbers, and the set of numbers are 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? Such that repetition of any number is allowed. Repetition of any number is allowed, right? What does that mean, sir? That means it's pretty easier. What you have to do, you have to form a 3-digit number, okay, from this available set of number. That means from 1, 2, 3, 4 you have to form 3-digit number, okay, such that repetition is allowed. And what would be the cases for it? How much cases are possible for this set of numbers? Okay, how much set of 3-digit number are possible? That means what? We have to find set of 3-digit numbers that can be formed from this particular available number. So we have to find set of 3-digit number or cases of 3-digit number that can be formed. 3-digit number, not set, I will prefer writing cases. How much cases of 3-digit numbers that can be formed with this set of numbers that is given to us? How many cases of 3-digit numbers can be formed? Of 3-digit numbers can be formed right from this available set of numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, such that repetition is allowed. Now you will ask me, sir, okay, I understood this particular part, that is we have to form a 3-digit number from this available set of number, but I didn't understood this particular part. That is this one. See sir, this one. What does this particular line tries to tell us? That is repetition of any number is not allowed. So my dear student, it is pretty simpler. Let's suppose if the 3-digit number is 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a valid case. Similarly, if you are taking another case, let's suppose 1, 2 and 2. Again, this is a valid case. Similarly, if you are taking another 3-digit number, maybe 4, 4 and 4. Again, this is a valid case. But the point to note over here is, see over here, none of the number is repeating. Whereas in this particular case, the 2 is repeating 2 times, right? Similarly, over here, 4 is repeating 3 times. So that means what the question is asking, that we have to form a 3-digit numbers where the numbers can be repeated many number of times. Okay, and number of times, that is not a big deal. Okay, repetition is allowed. So how many such cases can be formed? So we know that to form a 3-digit number, we require a units place, right? So this is a unit place, and means what? Multiplication. Just now I told to you over here, if you could remember at the very first page, whenever you encounter this word and, so you have to multiply. So to form a 3-digit number, we need a units place, then we need a tens place, and we also require a 100 place, right? I hope you are getting my point. To form a 3-digit number, we require a units place and tens place and hundreds place, and that's why we are multiplying this whole of the thing, right? So similarly, let me just take another such thing, and then we are good to go. So that means what? Over here in the units place, out of 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers, right? 1 to 4 numbers can accommodate units place. That means 1, 2, 3 and 4. That means what? 1 to 4 numbers can come in the units place. Okay, so that means 4 such cases are possible. Similarly, in the tens place, again any of the number may come, because repetition is allowed. Okay, so if over here it is 2, here is also 2, so here if here is also 2, that is also valid case. This is what I'm trying to tell to you all guys. Please try to understand. So again, here 4 numbers can accommodate in the tens place. That means 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, right? So in all, if you add them, you get 4 such cases. Again here 1 to 4 numbers can accommodate in the tens place. Similarly, in the hundreds place, either 1 can come, either 2 can come, either 3 can come, and either 4 can come, right? And thus 1 to 4 numbers can accommodate in the hundreds place. So again, there are 4 such cases. And since as you all know, to form a 3-digit number, we require units place and tens place and hundreds place. So if you multiply them, you end up getting the value as 4 cube, which is equivalent to 64. So that means 64 such cases can be formed, 64 such cases of 3-digit number can be formed, provided if repetition is allowed. Okay, so I hope you understood this particular question, and you also understood this particular thing. Okay, so we'll quickly revise what we saw in this particular video. As you can see over here, whenever you encounter this word, that is choice, so basically you have either two words, that means or else and, right? So whenever you encounter this particular sentence, like 2 red markers or 5 green markers, so that means whenever you come across this particular word or, so basically what you can do, you should add this part, you should add. Okay, you should add. This is what it means in mathematics. Similarly, when you encounter this particular thing, that means 5 green markers and 3 red markers, so basically at that particular time you have to multiply. Now we just took one question, that is form a 3-digit number from 1, 2, 3, 4 such that the repetition of any number is allowed. So how many cases of 3-digit number can be formed? So what we did, we just actually understood this particular part, what is repetition of any number. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, none of the number is repeating, right? Similarly over here 1, 2, 2, so 2 is repeating 2 times, but again this is a valid case. similarly, if you are taking this particular case 444, so again this is a 3-digit number, right? And it is coming how many times? 3 times. Okay, so thus what we can say, to form a 3-digit number we require unit place and tens place and hundreds place, and that's why we multiply all of them. So now to form a 3-digit number out of this given set, that means 1 2 3 4, how we can solve this particular thing? So in units place, 4 numbers can be accommodated. Either 1 can be accommodated, either 2 can take the units place, either 3 or either 4. Okay, so if you add them, I mean if you add each such cases, you end up getting 4 cases. Okay, that means what? Either you can select 1, or you can select 2, or you can select 3, or you can select 4. That means what? This is one case, right? Or you are adding the another case, right? This is second case. That means it is a one case now, like 2, the number 2 can be accommodated at unit place only one time, right? So this is one case. Or or 1. Okay, that means the number 3 can accommodate at unit place only once, right? Or 1. So I hope you are getting me, and in all we are getting 4 such cases, right? And thus we are writing over here 4, right? So that means 1 to 4 number can accommodate 4 such numbers can be accommodated in the units place. Similarly, for tens place, 4 such numbers can be accommodated in the tens place, and at the hundred place 4 such numbers can be accommodated, or 4 such numbers can uh, uh, be there in the hundreds place. Sorry, so this can be 4 such numbers can accommodate the hundreds place. Okay, so if you multiply all of them, so we end up getting 4 raised to 3, that means equivalent to 64. So that means 64 cases can be formed, or 64 cases are available for the 3 digits number. Okay, provided if you are giving this set of numbers, that means 1 2 3 4. Okay, so I hope you understood this particular video, or this particular concept. So I'm ending this video over here. Thank you.